Welcome to the speech prep module. This is one of the most important ones, and I'm excited to go over this with you. Now, I have been a public speaker for 21 years now. I got my start in the church as a minister, speaking and teaching and preaching the gospel in front of thousands of people at a time. Then in college, I got more involved in student government, governing bodies, and became a leader there and had wonderful opportunities. Then in the flight school environment, when I got my first start in the business, I became a flight instructor and really got lucky working for the world's largest flight school. They took a liking to my work ethic and they developed me into a manager. Now, those experiences opened up doors for me that to this day I can't believe have been opened for me. I am by no means an expert in the area of public speaking, but I do want to share some of my experiences with you and encourage you on how to become an effective communicator in speech preparation. When it comes to speech, we want to make sure that when you are in your interview environment, you are prepared to answer the questions succinctly. We want you to answer the questions with confidence. We want you to answer the questions in a prepared manner. We want you to eliminate the unnecessary challenges that comes with speech. For example, and all of these different ways of demonstrating that you're thinking about what you're going to say next. In speech preparation, we want you to be confident, prepared, and disciplined in your communications. You will not get a 100% in your communication efforts. I've been a public speaker for over 20 years. There is not a single event where I can give myself an A+ mark. There are going to be errors in the communication process. We're humans, we're flawed, and that's just how it is. However, what we are looking to do is reduce the amount of communication errors in the process. So what I want you to do in your speech preparation, when a question is given to you, I want you to start responding to that question by communicating the question. For example, in your interview, if the professional that's conducting the interview, they ask you, what is this in your hand? That's a question. Your answer should be, well, what this is in my hand is a pen. That's it. The question is, what is this? Tell them what it is. Now, the next question would be, what color is this pen? The color of this pen is black. Okay, good. Now, what is the wording on the pen? The wording on the pen says United. Done. Do not volunteer any additional information. Answer the question, be concise in the answer, and shut up. Done. Do not volunteer to say anything more than what the question is asking you to focus on. Because what we don't want is for you to start talking yourself into a can of worms. You're being interviewed, you're being evaluated. Each question is a mandatory question that must be brought to you in the interview environment. So answer the question and be done with it. Do not say the uhs, ah. Just answer the question in a confident, concise manner and be done with it. Okay? Now, in speech preparation, here's the hard part. I want you to do two things. I want you to take your phone and I want your phone to become your camera. I want the phone to become an environment where you are recording yourself in the communication process. We're going to provide you a series of questions, and we're going to want you to read the question and answer the question record yourself in doing it. You can stop the recording as many times as you would like and start over, but I want you to continue to practice recording yourself until you feel satisfied with the answers for each question that you will be practicing answering. And then I want you to watch the video. When you watch the video, I want you to take some notes. What am I doing well? What's not going so well? And what can be done better? What do I like? What do I dislike as I view myself behind the camera? You will learn a lot about yourself in this process. What does your eye communication look like? How often do you move your hands around? Do you smile? Do you look happy today? Remember, you're in an interview environment. You're thrilled to be there. And you look forward to partnering with this team in the next endeavor of your career. This is the big one that you've been waiting for. So we want you to project happiness. We want you to project an excitement, but we want you to have a calm, all wrapped up in one good bowl of soup. So as you look at your videos, I want you to be very clear in evaluating your observations of yourself. And I want you to keep practicing this process until you have your videos in such a manner where you feel that you can go into a virtual interview or an in-person interview confident in how you look and how you communicate. The second component to speech preparation is audio preparation. You're not always going to have time to video yourself in the process. So I want you to take the voice recording app on your phone, and I want you to practice your communication and just focus on the audio presentation of your communication. Read out the question, read out your prepared answers, and practice it over and over and over again. When you're driving, when you're in motion, play the audio file so you can listen to yourself. I want you to become very confident and very familiar with your own voice in this process. I promise you, you follow these techniques, your speech preparation will be rewarded for it. Good luck.